Welcome back to Therapy Thursdays with Louisiana Living. We are physical therapy and balance centers. I'm Angela Yarborough, and this is Dr. Jerry Yarborough. Today we're going to talk about something that's very close to our hearts. It's balance. So Dr. Jerry went through something very life-changing in 2008 that affected us, and through that process there was a lot of learning and a lot of scary times, and we just want to use that to help others that may be going through some balance issues. So I'm going to let him tell you about that story now.
Thank you. Absolutely. We are here to help other people love their lives. And so whenever I got viral meningitis and encephalitis back in 2008, I was hospitalized for a week. I couldn't sit up. I couldn't walk. I had to use a walker or a wheelchair. And after a week being in the hospital, they were going to put me in a nursing home. And I was like, no, I think I can manage this. I'm a therapist, send me home. So I went home and they said, well, what you need is rest. So I remember every morning waking up and thinking, okay, I've been good, I've been resting good, I feel good laying here before I open my eyes, and then I'd sit up and I'd be like, all over again. And it just was not getting better by sitting there and not doing anything. So I decided that rest was not what I needed. I needed some therapy. And unfortunately, in outpatient settings, the focus is typically more about orthopedic issues. And so I did a lot of research on what to do and how to overcome my balance and vestibular issues. And in doing so, I did my own therapy to overcome and do my own rehab. I was a therapist. I couldn't treat people bouncing wall to wall. So I had to overcome this, and I did. And shortly after that, I was approached by Fyzical, which is a national franchise, and they specialize in balance. So it made a lot of sense to join them. They had a lot of money put into a lot of proprietary programs that would help me help other people. So that's why I bought into physical therapy and balance centers, and that's why here at Fyzical, Ruston, Jonesboro, and Dorado, Arkansas, we are absolutely the area's experts to help people with balance and vestibular issues. So give us a call, come see us, and we'd love to help you love your life.
Welcome back to Therapy Thursdays on Louisiana Living. We're Fyzical, Angela Yarborough, Dr. Jerry Yarborough, and we're going to continue to talk about balance. And I'm going to tell you, I've been a nurse for a while, and, I know things about the systems, but until Jerry really experienced all of this, I didn't realize what all was involved to keep your balance. So he's going to tell us a little bit about that.
All right, awesome, thank you. So our bodies are very intricate, if you don't know that. And we have multiple systems in our bodies that all have to work together to maintain our balance. The first one is for sighted people. Our vision is the most important that we use to help maintain our balance. So it's very important that you have your annual vision checkups and make sure you're seeing well, okay? And then secondly, we have some very important but kind of ancillary systems, but they're very important. Flexibility for one. If your posture is all bent over because you're real tight on one side, or you have scoliosis or something that's causing some malalignment of your spine, we have to work on flexibility because we have to be able to move to maintain our balance. And then just as important is our strength of all of our muscles and everything. They have to be good and strong to support our skeleton in order for us to be up and mobile. And then the more specialized systems are that we test and look at here at Fyzical Therapy and Balance Centers of Ruston and Jonesboro and Dorado, Arkansas, is the somatosensory system. A big long word, most people can't say it and definitely can't spell it. But what that is all the receptors in your skin, in your muscles, in your joints that send signals to your brain to tell your brain whether you're standing up, whether you're sitting down, whether you're walking or running, going uphill, downhill, whether you're standing on a nice firm surface or whether you're on a soft surface that's uneven. So it sends all that information. So that's a very important system that we have to assess. And then lastly, the vestibular system, another big word. The vestibular system is right here in between my fingers. So it's in your inner ear, and there's organs and canals that send signals to your brain to let your brain know whether you're looking right, left, up, down, sitting up, or laying down. And it also controls your neck muscles and your eye movement. So they all have to work together, very intricate. All these systems have to work together to maintain your balance. And here at Fyzical Ruston, Jonesboro, and Dorado, Arkansas, we specialize to assess and treat all these systems. So come see us, and thank you. Come back to the next segment, and we'll be talking about some exercises you can do and some things that we do here at Fyzical. So welcome back to our third segment today, in which we're talking about balance. I am Dr. Jerry Yarbrough, physical therapist and owner of Physical Therapy and Balance Centers of Ruston and Jonesboro, Louisiana, and now El Dorado, Arkansas. I told you previously about my personal experience with having viral meningitis, encephalitis, and how I had no balance, and that's why I specialize in this. And then we talked about the different systems that all have to work together to maintain your balance. So now, as always, we like to give you a little takeaway, something you can do immediately today to start helping improving your balance. So if whenever you move, if you get dizzy and have issues, something you can start doing today is you're going to focus on an object across the room and start moving your head. You're going to start with being seated. You're going to go slow until you can work it up fast. So side to side, up and down, and then work in diagonals, okay? When you can do all that fast seated, then you're going to stand up, okay? And then you can do sit to stand exercise to help your balance, your endurance, your functional endurance and strength. Sit to stand exercise is excellent. And we do this all day long, right? So you should be able to do this at least 10 times without using your hands, okay? So that's what you want to work towards. And then a standing exercise you can do, you always want to be next to something nice and stable that's not going to move on you. You need to work on being able to stand on one leg. All right, you should be able to stand on one leg without support for at least 10 seconds, okay? If you think about walking, it is constantly standing on one leg. So you've got to be able to do that. And here to end today, I'm going to talk about some stuff that we do here at Fyzical to assess your balance and help determine which systems are affected so we can help you the best. So here at Fyzical Ruston, we have a very innovative, amazing machine. It's called the Virtualis. And the Virtualis is a computerized dynamic posturography unit. And here we use it to help assess which of your systems affecting your impairment with balance are affected. And then we have hundreds of programs that can help treat your impairments. So this Virtualis is virtual reality in conjunction with a CDP that will transport our patients to a completely new environment unlike anything else on the market. We were the first in this country to have it, the fourth in the whole world, and it's just right here in Ruston, and we use the same technology in our Jonesboro and our El Dorado clinics. So come and see us. We want to help you love your life.